Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum min allazina amanu wa amilu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. ثم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين. Let's reset our intention of being on this journey. We are learning this knowledge just for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to get his closeness and to see his face on the day of judgment, nothing else. If that is the case, then nothing can put us off. We will keep going on, inshallah, and doesn't matter how hard the concept seems to be. Remember that dua? وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's promise is there. It's easy, he is saying it. So we have to put our sincere efforts towards it. Beg and pray to him, and inshallah he will make it easy for us. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammam bil khair. My Rabb, make this task easy for me and do not make it difficult for me, and let my affairs end with goodness. This is the dua we should be making to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because things are going to get harder and harder, but we need to remember that the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inshallah with us. So now I'm gonna do the rest of the lesson that we were not able to do yesterday. So let's finish, I think 10-15 minutes, and inshallah rest of the time we will spend in our Arabian, inshallah. So we were talking about abnormal sentence structure. What is the normal sentence structure of Jumla Ismiya is that we have Mubtada, we have Khabar, and then we have MBK. And it's not necessary that all three should be there. Sometimes you're gonna find Mubtada there, and Khabar is missing, and MBK is there. And sometimes we can have Mubtada and Khabar, and MBK is missing. So we need to keep that order in our head, that what are the three ingredients of Jumla Ismiya? Mubtada, Khabar, and MBK. And Mubtada is must, always Rafa in status, always proper. Khabar and MBK, they are keep coming and going. So if one of them is there, we are good enough. This is good enough for us. So now, what happens when we do not have normal structure? Because that happens in Quran Pak a lot. So what happened, and what these are the two patterns you're gonna find. What are the patterns? The first one is that you will have MBK first and then Mubtada, and there is no Khabar. Okay, so we said that normal order is Mubtada, Khabar, and MBK. But in the first pattern, which you are going to find in Quran Pak a lot, what is that pattern? That we will have MBK first, even before Mubtada, and then Mubtada will come, and MBK would be missing. That is normal. Like that is the pattern you're gonna find a lot in Quran Pak. So then other pattern is that we have Mubtada, then we have Mutalik bil Khabar, and then khabar. What should be the regular one? Khabar should be over here. So mubtada, khabar, and then mutalik bil khabar. So still this is not a normal pattern, but you will find that in Quran Pak. So this is the normal pattern. I'm repeat one more time. Mubtada, khabar, and MBK. This is the normal pattern, and these two are abnormal pattern. And what are they? Mutalik bil khabar and mubtada. Like mutalik bil khabar is coming before mubtada, and even our khabar is missing over here. And then another pattern is we have mubtada first, but before khabar, mutalik bil khabar came first and khabar is last. So now when these pattern happen, this is not normal. We're gonna call them abnormal pattern. So if they are abnormal pattern, then what is the reason? What they are doing? Why it is happening? So this is not like happening for no reason. There is a very big reason for that. And this is the pattern in which mutalik bil khabar comes before the mubtada generally produce the meanings of exclusivity, which in Arabic term you're gonna call ikhtisas. Ikhtisas means exclusivity. Now look at the example over here. It says wa ilallahil masir, towards Allah, and masir mean final destination. So what is that ilallah? We know this is our MBK, and MBK is before even mubtada. Al-masir is our mubtada over here because al-masir is proper and al-masir is rafa. So this is our mubtada. So this mubtada is coming after the MBK, and that is in creating some exclusivity in it. So that's why in the translation you will see, and to Allah alone is the final place of return. So we are going to return towards who? Only and only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the exclusivity it is creating over here. Then in the second example, we have indahu mafatihul ghaibi. Now what is the inda? We know this is our special mudaf, and then who is our mudaf ilayhi over here. So this is our MBK. What could be MBK? MBK could be our jar majroor fragment and zarf fragment and special mudaf fragment, right? So this is our MBK. Now what is the next? Mafatihul ghaibi. So mafatihu is light and al-ghaibi. So that is my idafa fragment. So that could be my mubtada. So now mubtada muakhar. This mubtada came late. MBK is first. So again, exclusivity is coming over here, and how we're gonna translate? And with him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, are the keys of unseen. So the keys of unseen are only with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one else know the unseen. No one know the future. If someone says, if someone claims that they know the future or they can tell you the future, they are lying. No one knows the future except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these were the example, and now we can look over here. Alhamdulillahi, we say all praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is normal structure. So we have alhamdu, this is our mubtada, and then lillahi, there is no khabar so far. So we can say, okay, this is kind of normal. Now if I switch the order, lillahi, lillahil hamd. So what happened when I put, we know this hamzatul wasal, right? I mentioned many times before. So what happened when something comes before hamzatul wasal? This hamzatul wasal does not get pronounced then. So that's why I'm saying lillahil hamd. I'm not gonna say lillahi alhamd. That would be wrong. So lillahil hamdu. And now since our MBK came before mubtada, so now I'm gonna add to my translation only. All praise only belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We say that in takbirat of faith, right? Walillahil hamd. at the end. So this is what it is, okay? So when order is switched, there is some exclusivity, and there are 4 things, and inshallah, as we go, we're gonna talk about them. I do not wanna overwhelm you guys with all this information. So there are 4 things when this pattern change, when this normal order change, 4 things happen. That is the 4, but I'm just telling right now. So this is ikhtisas. Then we have Lahu mulku samawati wal ard. Again, for him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala belongs to what? Mulk, the kingdom of heavens and the earth. So again, our MBK is Muqaddam, and our Mubtada mulku samawati, this is our mudaf ilayhi. Mulku is mudaf and as-samawati is one mudaf ilayhi and wal ardi is other mudaf ilayhi. So this mulku has 2 mudaf ilayhi because waw came. So now again exclusivity is coming here. For him only is the ownership of the heavens and the earth. Now there is exception. What is the exception? Exception is that in the previous all these example, our mubtada was proper. Okay, even this one over here, our mulku is proper. Why? Because of samawati. Our mudaf ilayhi is proper, and that's why this idafa fragment gonna consider proper. So that was proper. Even in the previous example, they were all proper. But look over here, it says fi qulubihim maradun. So again, this is our jar majroor plus our idafa fragment. So that means this is our MBK muqaddam. And then we have the isam maradun. Now, what is the status of this maradun? This is rafa. And is that proper or common? This is common. So when our mubtada come late, but it is common, then it is considered a normal pattern. So there is no exclusivity then. Okay. And when our MBK is kind of muqaddam, then for a better English translation, sometimes we need to bring there is. So we can say there is a disease in their hearts. Okay, so there is a sickness in their hearts, and this is normal. Okay, one more time. When our mubtada come late, okay, it is delayed, but it is common, then this pattern is going to be considered as a normal pattern. So in the second example over here, anna lahum ajran hasana. Now again, anna is our harfu nasab, and where are the ism of anna? I can see ajran over here and hasanan over here. Okay, so they are mawsuf sifa and they are ism of anna. Now in between is lahum. Okay, when any harfu nasab, we know that they can have long distance. So when any harfu nasab is before and their ism is late, so then this guy is going to join them. Okay, and we are going to consider this MBK muqaddam. Okay, so this lahum is our MBK, which is muqaddam, and now anna ajran hasana. What do you say about ajran hasana? Is that common or proper? This is common, ajran. Okay, so that means this is a normal pattern because our mubtada is common over here. So we can say that they have a beautiful compensation. Okay, so when order is switched, there is exclusivity in there. Okay, it happened for a reason. But if our mubtada is delayed, but it is common, then it is going to be considered as normal jumla ismiya. Now over here again, and now that is the second pattern. What was the first pattern? That over here, first pattern, mutalik bil khabar, we have first and then mubtada, and there is no khabar. Okay, so these were the example of this. Now we're going to talk about the second pattern. What was the second pattern? Pattern we are going to find in Quran Pak is we have mubtada, we have mutalik bil khabar, and then khabar comes. Khabar is supposed to come before mutalik bil khabar, but khabar is delayed and mutalik bil khabar is first. So we are talking about that pattern now. So what happened then? Wallahu, so this is our mubtada. Then ala kulli shay'in, so this is our harfu jar, and then mudaf ilayhi, and now qadirun is our khabar. So this khabar is delayed. It's supposed to be wallahu qadirun ala kulli shay'in. This should be the normal pattern, but you will find in Quran Pak many places wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. So that because of this switch, because our khabar is delayed and this MBK is before it, so the translation should be, and Allah is completely capable over every single thing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has complete authority over every single thing. So this is the second pattern we are looking. So there is a kind of exclusivity over there too. So now let's see some more example here. It says fihi ayatum bayinatun. Now fihi, we know this is our MBK early. I just put E over here. So this is our MBK early. Now ayatun bayinatun, what is that? This is our mubtada. And now mubtada is common. Okay, ayatun bayinatun. So this is common. So that means this is normal. Okay, we're gonna just say fihi, in it are clear miraculous signs. In it, this is talking about Quran Pak. Fihi, in it are ayatum bayinat, clear signs. Okay. Then we have second example, wahum. Waw is our ataf. Whom, we know this is our independent pronoun. So we know that independent pronoun in Jumla Ismiya, they are our mubtada. So this is my mubtada, wahum. Fi ghaflatin. Now fi come. What kind of word is fi? Fi is harfu jar. And what does harfu jar do? Make next ism jar. So this ghaflatin is my ism majroor. So this is my MBK now. And now mu'riduna. This is rough in status, right? So this is my khabar. Now I have mubtada, I have MBK, and I have khabar. This is matching our second pattern. So the MBK is before khabar. So this MBK is early before our khabar. So that means, is there exclusivity? Is there something special or something is being highlighted over here? Yes, it is. What is being highlighted? Fi ghaflatin, carelessness is highlighted over here. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, and they are, because of their carelessness or in their carelessness, they are turning away from the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or from the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanna highlight the carelessness. That's why he bring it before the khabar. Okay, so this is what it happens. Now next example, this is beautiful example. Wafis samai rizqukum. So wow, we know that wow is harfu ataf. Fi, you know, harfu jar. As-samai is a majroor. So this is our MBK. Now wafis samai, and in the sky. In the sky is what? Rizqukum. Is fis samai related to rizqukum? No. So that means our MBK is stopping here. Okay, and now rizqukum is our mudaf ilayhi, which could be our mubtada. So now mubtada is delayed. Okay, and how are we gonna translate now? your risk is only from or in the sky. So your risk is in the sky. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is in the sky? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So our risk is related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. No one else can provide us risk, one thing. Another thing is, what else comes from the sky? Rain comes from the sky. Water comes from the sky. And without water, we cannot survive, we cannot live. No living thing can live without water. Okay, so water is our survival. So, and because of water, we have all this food and everything. Okay, no plants gonna grow without water. No animal food like meat we can have without without water, because how they need plant to eat. So nothing can be gained without water. So your risk is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, is in the sky. Only, we can add only over here. Your risk is only from the sky. Subhanallah, how true it is. Okay. So this is exclusivity is right over there. Then we have another example, fahum fihi sawaun. So that was fahum mean, fa is our connector, whom, they. So they are, this is our mubtada, fihi, in it, sawaun, equal. So that was, I thought that I can put the whole ayah over here, so that makes sense then. So wallahu faddala ba'dukum ala ba'd fir rizqi. So wallahu, and Allah, faddala mean like preferred, ba'dukum, some of you, ala ba'd, over some. Fir rizqi, in risk, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided risks, like some people he has given more than others, right? Famallazina faddalu, so whoever are given or preferred more, biradi rizqihim, do they like throw away or give away ala rizqihim, their risk, ala ma malakat aymanuhum. This is expression, it could be slaves, or it could be like before they used to have slaves and that ladies, right? So this is basically talking about that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that, is that they ever going to give their risk to these slaves of them? Fahum, so they be, fihi, in it what? In the risk, sawaun, equal to them. So is that possible that whatever risk I have given, they're gonna just hand over to their slaves, so they can be equal in wealth and in money like them? That is not possible. No one can do that, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically over here explaining that these kuffar, in their ignorance and belief, involved in their claims that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has partner, while also admitting that these partners are his servants. So even in their talbiyah of Hajj, they used to say that, here I am. We say labbaik Allahumma labbaik. So there are no partners for you except your own partner. Like they were saying that, okay, he has made some partner with him. So they are kind of claiming on behalf of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he has made some partner with him. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you would not accept for your servant to have an equal share in your wealth. Whatever risk I have given, you're not going to hand over to your servant, your slave, so he be equal to like you. So how is it that Allah would accept his servant to be his equal in his divinity and glory? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking that question to them. So that was about this ayah. So I thought that I can put together so that make more sense to you guys. Then we have another example, وَعَلَى الْوَارِثِ مِثْلُ ذَلِكَ. Now Allah, something about Allah, Allah is harfu jar, but and we translate on or upon, right? But Allah also gives the meanings of responsibility too. For example, in ayah it says that kutiba alaykumus siyamu. Okay, so Allah Ta'ala has ordained, Allah has made obligatory that fasting upon you. So this Allah over here is also a responsibility, and in that ayah is also showing the responsibility. So Allah sometimes use as a responsibility. So now over here, this وَعَلَى الْوَارِثِ مِثْلُ ذَلِكَ, this is ayah of ridal, like the mother have to feed their babies, and when they are feeding their babies, their husband supposed to take care of their take care of their food and their clothing and everything. So that is their responsibility in Islam. So Allah subhanahu and God forbid something happened to that husband, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that alal warisi, upon his waris, like whoever the inheritor of this person, they are supposed to take care of mithlu dhalik, same like the way the husband was supposed to take care of that lady. Now that inheritance should take care of that lady, of that feeding mother. So beautiful ayah, right? وَعَلَى الْوَارِثِ, so this is again our MBK, and mithlu dhalik is our mubtada over here. Mithlu is our mudaf, and zalik is our mudaf ilayhi over here. So now responsibility is being highlighted over here, right? So this MBK is muqaddam, and our mubtada is muakhar. Then we have wa inna allaha bikum la raufur rahim. Indeed, Allah is. So we have our harfu nasab and its ism. So our mubtada is right there, and then bikum, like about you or with you. So this is our MBK, and then la raufur rahim. These are beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rauf, like the one who has kindness, and Rahim is the one who is the most merciful. So again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanna highlight you all, mankind. So that's why bikum came before the khabar. So this is our mubtada, this is our MBK, and this is our khabar. Khabar should be over here. It should be inna allaha la raufur rahim. But since Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanna highlight us, highlight the mankind, so bikum came before it. Subhanallah. So that was it. And now one more thing, that sometimes when our MBK is muqaddam, what happened, we have to translate like he has or there is. Okay, right over here, laha shirbun, meaning she has the right to drink. Over here, liz zakari mean for the man, or for the male person, or for the male boy. Mithlu, like of hazil unsayain, equivalent of the share of the two females. So mithlu mean like, haz mean share, and unsayani. Okay, this is our unsayani. Okay, so this is our mudaf ilayhi. So liz zakari, for the male, mislu, like, hazil, share, unsayain, of the two females. Okay, so now again liz zakari, so this is our jar majroor, and jar majroor whenever our ism, any ism, so in this case this zakari is ism, and in this case this is our attached pronoun laha. So ism or attached pronoun with harfu jar, when they are showing possession and it appears before mubtada, then translation would be there is or he has. And it is normal and there is no rhetorical purpose in it. And we can see shirbun is our mubtada is common over here, right? So we already said that when it is common, then there is no exclusivity over there. Okay, so then, quickly I'm gonna go through this one. I hope this is okay, a little bit more. Okay, now again, lahum ajruhum wa nuruhum. Now what is lahum? Our MBK. Ajruhum mubtada, our mubtada, and this is our mudaf mudaf ilayhi, wa nuruhum mudaf mudaf ilayhi, right? So now our mubtada, is that common or proper? Ajruhum mudaf mudaf ilayhi, this hum is making this proper, so that means this is our proper, okay? And MBK, but our mubtada is proper, it's not common, right? So then we can add exclusivity over here. So we can say there is or they have their reward and their guidance for them only. Like they, or I can say their reward and their light is only for them. That is better. Okay, because mubtada anyway, I need to translate mubtada first, right? So I can say their reward and their light or their guidance is only for them. Why only? Because our mubtada is muakhar, but it is proper. Then over here, lil kafirina azabun alim. Now, lil kafirina again, our MBK early, but azabun alim. Look, this is azabun alim. This is mawsuf sifa, but this is common, right? So that means this is normal. So that's why you're gonna say there is a painful punishment for disbelievers. Then we have over here lana amaluna walakum amalukum. Again, lana is our MBK, amaluna. Now this is our idafa fragment, right? Amaluna, idafa fragment. So now it is proper. So that means I can add only over here. Our deeds are only for us and your deeds are only for you all. Walakum amalukum. Okay, so there is exclusivity in there. Then we have, we already did these examples. Wa indahu, and with him only. Okay, wa indahu, and with him only. So, and this is nakira, so there is no exclusivity. We already did that. So I think this is our last concept, complex sentence. What is that basically? That remember I said that our mubtada can be one word, mubtada can be isam and isam, and mubtada can be, that's it, right? Two things. So mubtada can be one word and mubtada can be fragment. And same is with the khabar. Mubtada can be khabar can be one word and khabar can be fragment. But yesterday, remember I said that khabar can be even the whole sentence. So this is what is happening over here. We say haza huwal haqqu. So haza, there is no isam with al, so that means this is our sentence. So I'm gonna put my is over here. Haza, this is, and now huwa again, it is, right? Remember our pronoun, they are always has is to. So it is al haqqu, the truth. So that means this is the whole complete sentence. So haza is my mubtada, and then huwa al haqqu, this is the whole thing is my khabar over here. And this khabar is a sentence. So that's why we are calling them a complex sentence, or you can say embedded sentence. Okay, and when that happens, so there is emphasis in that sentence. Why? Because look, haza has kind of it in it, and then huwa again has it in it. So this is our double emphasis over here. So something like no doubt it is the truth, something like that is happening over here. And that happens in Quran Pak a lot. Then we have innaka anta allamul ghuyubi. Now innaka, we know this is our mubtada, harfu nasab, and its ism. And then what is innaka mean? Indeed you are. Then anta, what is anta mean? You are allamul ghuyub, the knower of the unseen. Now anta allamul ghuyub, this is my, again the whole sentence is a complete sentence, and this is coming as a khabar. So innaka is my mubtada and the whole thing is my khabar. And then I can further break down this khabar because this is not one word, right? So I need to further break it down. I need to do micro label. What is my micro label? Anta is my mubtada again, and then allamul ghuyub is my another khabar over here. So inside the khabar, I have mubtada khabar again. This is cool, right? So that is like micro label I did. So huwa is my mubtada, al-haqqu is my khabar. Same here, anta is my mubtada, and allamul ghuyub is my khabar. Then some more example over here. Innahum humus sufahau. So innahum is our mubtada, and then again hum came. Humus sufahau. So this is complete sentence. Hum mean they are, sufahau the foolish ones. So indeed they are, yes, they are the foolish one. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind of giving emphasis over here, because these guys were, they were said that, okay, believe like the people believe. And they said, should we believe like these foolish one believe? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is answering them that indeed they are the foolish one. Okay, so this is what it is happening. So this is a big emphasis over here. And so this is my mubtada, the whole sentence is my khabar, and then I can further break down that this whom is my mubtada and as-sufaha is my khabar. And same thing is happening over here. Inna haza, so again this is my mubtada, and then lahu wal qasasul haqqu, the whole sentence is my khabar, and then further break down, huwa is my mubtada and qasasul haqqu is my Mosuf sifa, and they are coming as a khabar. So what is the translation? Indeed it is lahuwal, it is the true narration, no doubt about it. Okay, so emphasis over here. Then we have wa ulaika hum wuqudun nar. Wa ulaika, so what is ulaika? This is our plural asmaul ishara. So they are, whom, again they are waqudun nar. Waqud mean fuel of the hellfire. So this is our mudaf ilayhi. So again mubtada, the whole thing is our khabar, and then again whom is our mubtada and waqudun nar is our khabar. Okay, this is the inshallah. Okay, another concept is sometimes you're gonna have one mubtada but two khabars, and that is mostly gonna happen when we have names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember I said that names of attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot be mawsuf sifa to each other. So now how we gonna label them then? We're gonna say wallahu, Allah is, this is my mubtada, wasiun is my one khabar, and alimun is my second khabar. And same thing over here, wa rabbuna, and our Rabb, ar-Rahmanu, wal musta'anu, al musta'anu. Okay, so these are two khabars. So rabbuna is my mubtada, and ar-Rahman and al musta'an is my khabar, two khabars. Now this concept we already did that, so just a quick review. That what happened when I have I wanna make a sentence, and in this sentence I want to mention something specific. Okay, so for example I say haza baytun, this is a house. Now I wanna say this is the house. Okay, this is the house, this is what I wanna say. So then we know that we can add al, and this is the only way we can make something specific. So, but when I say that with haza, what happened? It become a fragment instead. I can do that. I want to make a sentence. So remember, this referee pronoun comes in between and the problem is solved. So this is what it is talking about. Haza, this, huwa, this is, or it is, al baytu, the house. Yes, this is the house, something like that. So again, there is emphasis over here. Okay. And one thing, Ismul Ishara, what is the number of Ismul Ishara over here? It is singular. What is the gender? Masculine. And now the referee pronoun should match with this Ismul Ishara. Okay, so it is singular and it is masculine. Now, Zalika huwa al-fawzul azim. Same thing. Zalika, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that is the great success. Okay, so the place I remember is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that when you are drawn away from the hellfire and you are being entered in the Jannah, that is the Fawzul Azim. Okay, if you kept away, Zuhzihan nar wa udkhil al jannata faqad faz. So this is in Surah Ali Imran, if I remember correctly. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that this is the great success. Okay, so emphasis over here. Ulaika humul fasikun. So they are the fasik. They are the one who caused corruption in the land. Okay, now this exercise I already put in our Arabian folder. So inshallah we can do over there, and rest is done. So I'm done over here. So I'm gonna stop sharing this screen and I'm gonna share the other one. You can unmute your mics now. Beta first page, baby. Okay. So here are some questions. How many kinds of sentences in Arabic?
2.
What are they?
Jumla ismiya,
Jumla harfiya. Failure.
failure.
Harfiya? Who said harfiya? Kaan pakad
I
lo.
said, no, she
Failure.
said. Failure.
Okay, now what are the 5 shortcuts to find invisible is?
Whenever there is independent
After
pronoun,
independent pronoun,
we put it after that.
Ismul Ishara.
After Ismul Ishara.
Harf of
And
nasab.
it's
Proper
proper ism.
pointer.
Okay, so we got 5.
Four we got.
When there is break between fragments,
Yeah,
we will
break
put
in
it
the
there.
chain. Break in the chain, very important one. Okay, so can someone repeat one more time?
Independent pronoun.
Hmm?
Moishara,
Hmm?
Harfunas,
Hmm?
proper ism,
Hmm?
pointed break in the chain.
Proper ism followed by
Break in the chain.
Common is
common.
Common
Say
khabar.
the whole thing. Just proper ism is not good enough, okay? Proper
Followed by-
ism followed by common.
Common khabar.
Perfect. Okay, now what are the main components of Jumla Ismiya?
Mubtada, khabar.
Mubtada,
Mubtada,
khabar,
khabar,
and
MBK.
MBK.
What is Mubtada?
The start of
Mubtada
Jumla
is a
Ismiya.
part
Subject.
before is.
The part before is.
Yeah.
Okay, the part before is. And how many what are the properties of Mubtada?
Is ism
It
plus
can be
ism,
single ism.
harfu nasab,
Can be
proper, rafa,
It
and
Can be
status.
Rafa word.
And it should always be Rafa.
Okay, what is khabar?
It's ism.
After
News.
it.
Khabar is after is.
After is.
After Mubtada.
And
Okay,
something more
and-
about Mubtada.
Yes, and what is the property of khabar?
Can be
It
single,
can be single ism,
be
plus
and it
ism
can
plus
be
mostly
fragment.
common,
Can be complete sentence
rafa,
too.
and status.
Okay, good. Now what is MBK?
Mutaliq bil
It will
khabar.
be jar
Bil
and harf
khabar.
TB. Harf of jar or
The
And special
and
mudaf.
mudafrak,
Special
special mudafrak.
Daraf.
Okay, and who can tell me about zarf? What are zarf?
Zarfs are two kinds. They are zarf zaman and zarf makan. And there are some special zarf that comes in as mudaf.
Okay, and can you give me some example of zarf zama?
Zarf zaman,
Fawqa,
Fawqa,
tahta,
tahta,
qabla, ba'da,
Mama.
imama, wara'a.
khalfa,
Tahti.
Very good, very good,
baina.
very good. Okay, and what about zarf makan?
Kulli.
These were zarf makan, right?
zarf
Yes.
makan is
Yeah.
What is zama?
Sama is
Zaman
connected to
is time.
time.
Qabla ba'd.
time word.
Qabla, ba'da.
Qabla, ba'da.
Okay, qabla ba'da. Okay, now what are the two ways to label Anaya?
Macro level.
Micro and
Macro and
Macro
micro.
and micro.
What's the difference between them?
macro is bird's
Macro
view.
talks about
and micro
mubtada,
is more
khabar, and
Sentence
MBK.
based. And micro is
Micro is more
fragment based
detailed.
label.
Only Mubtada and Khabar in macro.
So macro is like you're gonna take a bigger picture, right?
Bird's view.
Sentence
Yeah.
based
Bird's
picture.
eye view, right? And micro is when you go in
Dissect.
detail of everything.
Dissect it
Fragments,
further.
finding out the fragments.
Exactly.
Fragment based labeling.
Yeah, very good. Now, what is the normal pattern of Jumla Ismiya?
Mubtada,
Mubtada, khabar, and
Khabar,
muta'alliq
Little bil
MBK.
khabar.
And what are the two abnormal patterns?
MBK plus
MBK
Muqaddam.
first and then
Followed by
mubtada.
Muqaddam
Mubtada
muakhir.
is muakhar.
Muakhir.
So first pattern is that we have Mubtada,
MBK Mubtada.
MBK and
Mubtada.
mubtada.
MBK and Mubtada Muakhar. And what is the second pattern?
You have
We have
Mubtada,
mubtada,
MBK, and
MBK,
Mubtada,
and then khabar.
MBK and khabar.
Okay, and what happened? Why it happens?
for emphasis.
Exclusivity.
Yeah. Exclusivity. Ikhtisas.
alone.
Very good. Okay, and when Mubtada is delayed but considered normal?
It is common.
When
Common.
the,
Mubtada
when
should-
the
when
ism
mubtada
is
is common.
Khabar, MBK.
Very good.
Common.
And it is common. When Mubtada is common, then it is supposed to come after Khabar or after MBK.
MBK.
Okay. Okay, now let's label it, okay? It's better that we can take turns, so then it is clear, and the people who gonna listen to recording, that's gonna be beneficial for them too, right? So we can take turns to do it. So what is the first one? Innaka bil wadil muqaddasi. Who can do that?
I'll try it, inshallah. It's Humera Hashmi. So innaka is inna is harfu nasb. Ka is ismu inna. That's my mubtada. Then we draw a line. For sure, you are. Bil wadil muqaddasi is jar wa majroor, and wadil muqaddasi is then mudaf ilayhi. You are for
No, Humera.
Bil wadi. Bil. B
Yeah.
is sorry, is harfu jar, and wadi is ism majroor. Then bahwa mudaf ilayhi muqaddasi.
Nope. Al-Wadi. Look, it has al over here.
Al-wadi.
It has al.
Idafa.
Al-wadi. Oh, is a sifa and mawsuf.
Yes, it is.
Mawsuf sifa.
Okay, so how are you going to translate?
So,
Muqaddas mean the pure wadi, or the how should it be?
The
Sacred.
Sacred wadi.
Yeah, sacred.
The
We can
sacred
say
in
sacred
you
wadi.
are
Valley.
You
in
are in a sacred valley.
the sacred valley.
Okay, so you are in a sacred valley. This is Hazrat when
Musa alayhi salam.
Yeah, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking to Musa alayhi salam.
So Bilwadi Muqaddasi is my MBK, and Innaka is my Mubtada.
Very good. Okay, so this is our Mubtada, and this is our MBK. And what is missing here?
Khabar.
Khabar is missing
Khabar.
here. Perfect. Okay, well done. Now, who wanna do the next one?
I'll do it.
I will try.
Okay, go ahead.
Lahu is MBK, and Al Asmaul Husna is Mubtada. Al Asmaul Husna has Sifa Mawsuf. So the meaning is to him only belongs the beautiful names.
Okay, very good. So this we have MBK Muqaddam,
Yeah,
and then
Lahu.
our Mubtada Muakhar. So exclusivity. That's why we're going to say the beautiful names belongs to only
to him.
Yeah.
Lahu is also mudaf ilayhi.
Up.
Oh, sorry.
You
No,
ruined it.
Yeah.
Okay, so lahu is just jar majroor.
Yeah. Jar majroor. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, who is next?
Can I do it?
If you are sitting in a loud environment, then please mute your mic. Okay? Because we are recording, and I want people benefit from it. So that noise is not going to help them. So now we can do this one. Yes, whoever is ready.
Wa inna is mubtada, and fawqahum is special mudaf, so it's MBK.
Not a special mudaf, but
Fawqa mudaf, special mudaf ilayh.
yeah,
It's not special idaf, is it? It's a regular idaf, right? Zarf, I mean.
Zarf, yeah. What kind
Yeah,
of
zarf.
it is?
Sorry, zarf.
What kind of zarf?
Makan.
Makan, because it is telling us the place above them, right? So this is zarf makan. Okay, so this
And
is MBK.
MBK and kahirun is khabar.
Okay.
So so inna is we are, so this is mudaf ilayh. So it's mubtada. We are, so the R comes after that.
Very good.
Fawqahum, above them. Kahirun.
Kahirun is like oppressor or watching, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is look like talking about how he is looking at disbelievers, because they plot, right? So kind of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we are above them, oppressors, so no worries. Okay, so this is our mubtada, MBK, and then our khabar over here. Okay, then we can go next one. Inna. But is who can do
I
that?
can do it.
Go ahead.
Inna is a harf of nasab and Rasula is ismu inna. Inna Rasula is my mubtada. Rabbi,
Inna and Rasula both are mubtada.
that is my harf of nasab and it's
This
ism.
one. Inna.
Inna plus
How
na.
many words? Yes, they are two words. Okay, so that means this na nahnu is our
Indeed,
ismu.
we.
Okay.
Inna
Indeed
plus na.
we. Yes. So this is our
Inna.
mubtada. What is Rasula? Why it is
Rasul.
Rasula?
Rasula. Yeah, this is non-flexible.
It's some of inna.
Rasula
Light.
and Rabbi. Okay, this is light followed by jar. So
Two
it is my
messages.
idafa fragment. Rasula Rabbi ka.
Exactly.
Rabbi and ka is also my idafa. So Rasula Rabbika, they're all joined together. So inna is my mubtada. Rasula Rabbika is my
How
khabar.
can I translate?
Indeed, Rasula Rabbika. Indeed,
we are
we both are the
we
messengers
are
of your Rabb.
to Rasul
Yeah.
of your Rabb. Okay, indeed we are to Rasul of your Rabb.
The noon has dropped there, right?
Yeah,
Rasulani.
it's
Yeah.
dropped there, yes. Are you able to translate now? Who was that?
Yeah, this is Nuzat, yes.
So Nuzat, you are clear on that, right?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Next. Who's gonna try next?
I can.
Sure. Who is that?
Farah.
Okay, Farah, try.
Nahnu. This is independent pronoun.
Mm-hmm.
So we will drop is after that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nahnu muhlikuha. Muhlikuha. Is it ism or what? I don't know the translation.
Yeah, this is ism. So
Muhlik.
nahnu is our mubtada. We are, okay, and muhlik. What do you think? Is something missing over here? Why it is?
Yeah, noon has dropped.
Exactly.
Light.
So it's again idafa fragment.
Exactly. So muhlik, you know, from the halak word, right? So beam came it means the one who halak someone, right? So
Nahnu is our mubtada. Muhlikuha is our khabar.
yeah, exactly. So how are we gonna translate? Indeed, we are the distractor of it. Okay, this it could be some nation or it could be some like place. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we are the like the one who distract that place.
Okay, ha is used for some place, reference to some
Yeah,
place.
look like some Korea or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so it is referring to some place, or it could be some nation. Okay, next.
You want me to do that too?
If there is anyone else want to try that one?
Okay, I'll try.
Go ahead.
Wa is atif and anta is independent pronoun you. That's our mubtada. Hillum is our khabar. Bihadal balad is MBK.
Very good. So we have a normal order over here. We have mubtada, we have khabar, and then we have MBK. So how are we going to translate? And you are completely permissible. Bihazal balad
in this country.
City.
In this city, sorry.
For this, in this city. This is talking about Makkah, right? You know that Prophet ﷺ was kind of made to do hijrah from there, right? So Allah
Okay.
subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind of consoling him that this city is
Is
perfectly
permissible.
for you. You will go there.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Then
sorry, what's the meaning of Hillun?
Halal.
halal,
Yeah.
Halal.
permissible.
Okay.
Permissible.
Permissible.
Okay, now what is that? Ana khairum minhu.
Ana is independent pronoun. It's mubtada.
Hmm.
Khairun is khabar. And minhu is harf of jar
MBK.
majroor. So it's MBK.
Can we translate?
Ana, I am better than him.
Very
This
good.
is Shaitan talking about him when he was instructed to bow down before Adam alayhi salam.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfectly done. Good job. What's your name?
Jazakallah khair. Sumaya.
Sumaya. Good job.
Thank
Okay, next. Who is wanna try that one?
I can
try.
Go ahead.
Innaka is
Always tell me your name, please, because I don't know, but I wanna at least know your names.
Shanila.
Okay, Shanila. Yes, Shanila, go ahead.
This is innaka. This is harfinas for and is ism, and minas saghirina is mudaf. Sorry, is jar majroor. So it's our MBK.
Very
so innaka is our mubtada and minas saghirina is our MBK.
Very good. So Irene is like the one who is very humiliated or made very little. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to Shaitan over here. Okay. Next.
I'll do that. It's Hamera. Ash-shaytana is mubtada. Lakuma, lakuma is our MBK, and adum mubinun is sifat mawsuf, and it's khabar.
Okay, you say sifat mawsuf. So what comes first, Humaira?
What do you mean? So, sifat mawsuf will come because we are
Mawsuf
analyzing,
come
right?
first.
Yes, mawsuf.
Mawsuf always comes first and
yes.
sifa comes after, okay?
Right.
Okay, so if you are saying sifa and
I'm sorry, yeah. I got too excited.
Yeah. Okay, so now how are you gonna translate that?
The shaitan, lakuma, lakuma.
La is for, what is kuma?
Kuma,
For both of you.
For both of you is
enemy.
Adumum, enemy, clear enemy.
Clear enemy. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about who? Shaitan. For who? Like Adam and Eve. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying
why
that
is shaitan with fatha? Is it because it's
I think
inna article precedes
maybe inna is
before it?
missing over here. You're right. Yeah. So inna shaitana, indeed shaitan is lakuma for both of you. This is Hazrat Adam and Hazrat Eve alayhi salam. Okay. Yeah. Okay, who gonna try next? Zalika khairun.
I will try.
This is the easiest one ever.
Nasim, go ahead.
You know, that's what I chose. Come on, guys, give me break.
You can do it,
I
Nasim.
think that the easiest when I'm, just appreciate my courage that I'm doing something, answer will be not right here.
Okay, go ahead, Nashin.
I don't know. Like, first thing I think, just correct me, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Zalika, I think is a pointer word.
Very good.
So it means it is mubtada.
Very good, because there is no al after it. So this is
no al.
Perfect.
So, I memorized Zalika today pointing word. So I said, let me try. Okay, and khairun. So it will be khabar then. How it become khabar, I don't know.
Because it
I
is
have to
common.
be honest.
Okay, when we have mubtada, what else do we need? We need either mutallaq khabar or khabar. And mutalik bil khabar need to be some harfu jar fragment, right? Or zarf fragment. But this is not zarf fragment, right?
No, it's not.
So that means this is our khabar then. And this is one word.
But you know, why is two shad there?
Khairun, common.
Yes.
Khabar is supposed to be common.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask you a
So what is
question?
meaning for that?
Zalika mean that is khairun better.
Okay. That is
okay. We always say jazakullah khair. May Allah give you a good reward. Okay. So
a question, please. A question, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I understood is that mubtada and the khabar need to be in rafa status, and I felt that some of them were not in rafa status.
When it is fragment, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Okay. When it is one word, then you're gonna say, okay, this is rafa. But if it is a fragment, then we cannot say that. So this rafa just rafa, because proper is, we can see that it is proper or not. But rafa thing is only when it is single word.
And what about zalika? Zalika, is it in rafa state?
Zalika, we're going to show you different
It's non-flexible, right? Zalika.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So Zalika is never going to show us.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
I'll do it. My name is Shamshad. Okay. Wali kulli ummatin ajalun. Now, wali kulli ummatin is MBK and ajalun is khabar. Khabar or mubtada?
We have MBK over here, right?
Yeah, MBK. This is special. Li is jar and kulli ummatin is majroor. Then kulli ummatin is special mudaf. And it says every nation.
So what else do we need now?
Mubtada.
Mubtada, okay. So not khabar, because we can survive without khabar, but we cannot survive without mubtada.
Without mubtada. Because actually I have a doubt too. In one more slide, you had underlined it as, red color, which you did for khabar, right? So I was like, I wanted to ask that doubt too. So this is mubtada.
Now this mubtada is what
Ajalun.
Type. What is the type of this mubtada?
Common.
Or common?
Common.
Common.
So
okay.
no,
that means no exclusivity.
No
here.
exclusivity. Okay, so for every nation, a fixed
Ajal
period.
means like appointed time.
Fixed, fixed time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But Rahat, I have a question here. But it's possible that this is not a Jumla Ismiya, right?
No, why not?
Because we could not find a clear Mubtada here. We found MBK and
we have Mubtada Muakhar, right?
Something
delayed Mubtada.
Would that be count as a fragment instead of?
No, when we have Mubtada, we have a sentence. So this is a sentence. Okay, because we have Mubtada over here.
Yeah. I missed that part. What you taught about exception. I missed that part, so maybe that's why I'm not able to understand that point.
Okay, did you get it now?
I'm still confused. Like for Mubtada, you told me that where we drop, it's before of is, right? Or, so it could be ism ishara, it could be a harf nasb mansoob or ismuha, or it could be independent pronouns. But I'm not sure about
break in the chain. Do you remember break in the chain?
Yeah, I
So
understand.
what is that then? So waw is related to waw is ataf, okay. Li is attached to kulli. Kulli is attached to ummatin. Now, is ummatin have any relation with ajal?
No.
So that means this is break in the chain.
Okay. But then again, ajalun is khabar. It's not mubtada.
Oh, it's not khabar.
It's mubtada.
It's not khabar, it's mubtada. Okay, because we have MBK. And what is necessary components of Jumla Ismiya? We have Mubtada, we have MBK, and we have Khabar. These three things are should be there, but sometimes not all three gonna be there. So Mubtada is must. Without Mubtada, we cannot have Jumla Ismiya. So that's why we are labeling it as a Mubtada. Okay, we can survive without Khabar. You see so many examples, we haven't have any Khabar over there. So that means we can survive without Khabar, but we cannot survive without Mubtada. Okay. So now this is our MBK and this is our Mubtada.
So checklist set for analyzing any Jumla Ismiya. We first look for the break for the chain, like where the chain is broken. And we put is or are, whatever has to be, we would put that there, and the next ism or whatever fragment is there, we will analyze that, and if there is no mubtada, then we will take it.
Mubtada has to be there. Without mubtada, we cannot have Jumla Ismiya. It can come delay, like over here, it is delayed over here. Okay, but it has to be there. Without mubtada, we cannot have Jumla Ismiya.
Okay. Now I got it.
Yeah.
So,
Rahat,
Rahat, if the mubtada is delayed, it has to be before is. So how do we translate a sentence?
So we're gonna say there is an appointed time for every nation. Okay.
Oh, the is came before mubtada.
No, you are not listening. What I said, when we have MBK before, we can translate like there is. Okay. When mubtada is muakhar, you can translate like there is. So I'm gonna say there is an appointed time or a term for every nation.
Okay.
Okay, so this is and this is because of English translation. We have to play around with it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will write that down. Jazakallah.
Okay. Next, who wanna try?
I'll do it. It's Amara again. Ulaika ashabul jannati. So ulaika is our mubtada. Ashabul jannati is mudaf alayh, and that's our khabar. So those are the companions of the Jannah.
Of Jannah.
Allahumma jalna minhum.
Amen. Okay, so now I was thinking that we're gonna do a lot, but look like, see, when we are like, you guys wanna do it, but it takes very long, right? So let's try a few over here. So the rest of them we already did as a homework, right?
I didn't do it, sorry.
Okay, if you didn't, then you have to do it, okay?
Inshallah.
So that was, I think, long lesson, maybe lesson number 13, I think.
Yeah, 13 homework.
Yes.
Yeah, 13. So you need to try that, okay? So now we can move on over here. We're gonna do a bit of over here, and let's see. These are very easy sentences. So let's start from here. Who wanna try? Nasrullahi qareebun. These are the easy one.
Can I try it again? It's Amara again. Nasrullahi qareebun. So Nasrun
Idafa.
Nasrun is madaf.
It's light, right?
Yeah, it's madaf lay. Nasrullahi, right? And we're gonna break
so you're gonna put is here because this is not related to next word now.
And it's not related. Qareebun, and Qareebun is khabar. So Nasrun, Nasrullahi, the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is close or near.
Yeah, very good. See, you guys can do it. Okay, now next one.
Muhammadun Abdullahi. Muhammadun is our mubtada. And Abdullahi is mudaf ilayh.
Very good.
So it will be, yeah, so
Muhammad is
Mubtada is
slave of Allah.
yeah, Muhammad is slave of Allah, right? Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now next one, Al-Quranu Kitabullahi.
Al-Quranu is Mubtada.
Kitabullahi
is cover.
Very good. So Al-Quran, the book, the Quran is book of Allah. The Mubtada Khabar.
Yeah.
No, Shane, these are the easy ones. You need to try one of them. Okay. Next. Ashabul Kahfi Shababun.
Ashabul Kahfi is
Ashabul Kahfi. Sorry.
Yes, this is Mudaf ilayhi. So this is our Mubtada. And then Shababun is
the Khabar.
Okay, so Shabab means young. So Ashabul Kahf, the people, the companion of the cave were the young ones. Okay, next Ash-Shaytanu Aduwwul Insani.
Shaitanu is Mubtada and Aduwwul Insani is Mudaf ilayh and it's Khabar.
It's a Khabar.
Idafa and Khabar.
Very good. So these are the easy one, right? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys gonna try. Okay. You guys need to label it, translate it. That is going to make you guys strong. Now that was part of our today's lesson. How we can add a referee pronoun to it. Okay. I wanna say those are the successful one.
Ulaika
humul muflihun.
Yeah, so we need to bring whom over here. Why whom?
Because for emphasis
matches with Muflihun.
And it matches with
We need to bring a
Muflihun.
matching pronoun to the Ulaika. So
Ulaika
is plural. Okay, so that's why we need to bring our plural pronoun. So we're gonna say whom over here. Okay, Ulaika humul muflihun. Those are, no doubt, they are the true successful. Okay, now tilka darul akhiratu. What is that? What you gonna do here?
Tilka hiya darul akhirah.
So we need to have hiya over here. Why hiya?
Because of the
feminine. With feminine.
And translation would be?
This is the door of Akhirah. That is the door.
The house of Akhirah.
That is the house of
Akhirah.
Akhirah house. Because this is Mawsuf Sifa. You know, the other day I was stuck to translate that. We always do Darul Akhirah, house of Akhirah, but this is not house of Akhirah. They have Al. So they are Mawsuf Sifa. So we need to like translate them as Mawsuf Sifa.
Why we need independent pronouns here? I don't understand that.
You tell me. If I just say Tilka Darul Akhirah, so after Tilka I have Al. So this is a fragment then.
Fragment. Yeah, so you need to make a sentence, you need to add a suitable pronoun.
So I'm saying that Darul Akhirah. Okay, but when I say Tilka hiya Darul Akhirah, now I'm saying that is the Darul Akhirah.
Okay.
Okay, see the difference? Yeah, this is what we are doing here. Now, what is that? What is Balao, and how are we going to translate?
It is
Bala mean like a trial.
Yeah.
This is a trial.
It is the test.
Is the trial.
Yeah.
Okay. And now what we're gonna do here? Hazihil yadu.
Hazihil yadu.
Hiyal yadu. Okay. This is the hand who was teasing me, who were pinching me. Okay. So this house, this hand. Now, ha'ula'il mu'minatu. Hunna. Okay.
Feminine.
Feminine one. Okay. So that was the one. And this one we already did yesterday. Okay. One thing yesterday. This is, I need to mention that. Okay. Look over here, everyone. Pay attention. This is really important. and everyone should be fully active over here, mindful of what I'm trying to show you guys. Now look over here. It says hum ada'ullahi wa rasuluhu. The translation they are trying to do is they are whom, they are ada. What is ada'u mean?
Enemies.
Enemies.
And why this is u, right? So that means this is our mudaf ilayhi, enemy of Allah.
And
then wow came, and then it says wa rasuluhu.
His Rasul.
Yeah, it
And
should be
now,
Rasulihi, right?
yeah, exactly. What is going on over here? We know that okay, when wow came, when wow came, we need
It's connected to.
It should be exactly same as Allah.
Wow should be connected.
Yes.
Adao.
So our
carry.
Rasuli should match like Allah.
Allah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can do this translation. They are the enemies of Allah and His Prophet. But if I am saying Rasulu and this Rasulu is matching with Adao, then Nauzubillah I'm saying something else.
Yeah.
Okay, see the difference? Is everyone clear on this point?
Yes.
Yes,
it's really important. Okay, so we need to pay this attention, and you know this problem is in every book, every workbook. I find that in even Access book, and I don't know if someone reported them or not, but now it is in our dream workbook. So I didn't pay attention, and yesterday when we were doing it, so then I just opened my eyes and I said, oh my goodness.
So in that kind of situation, what would you suggest? Like here, I was also sure yesterday when you were doing that, that Ada'ullahi wa Rasulihi it should be, because we had this Majroor Allahi, and then it's connecting wa Rasulihi, so it should be wa Rasulihi instead of Rasuluhu. So I got it. I did not. It's easy one, so we can translate that one. But some of the sentences which are not easy to translate, how we gonna find that out? Even though
we cannot translate, but we can see, right? We can see these harika, what is related to what. Even that much we can make sense.
So it's a complete change. That's why we realize that it should also be majroor, right?
I just realized because this Rasulu, this is Rasulu, and this Rasulu is matching to Adao. So that means that should be connected with Ada, not with the Allah. If I wanna connect this Rasul with Allah, then I need to give the same harika, whatever is of status is there. Then I have to give the same status.
Oh, okay. My approach was different, you know. It's good that you shared it, because my approach was that Ada'ullahi, so it's majroor, and then we have this harfe ataf, right? Wa Rasulihi. So I was thinking that it should be wa Rasulihi because it's connecting with Allah.
Yeah, that is good too, but I was thinking that way.
So that the correct version is Rasulihi, right?
Yes, Rasulihi. I put it over here.
So this is a typo?
Yeah, this is a typo.
Okay.
This is a blunder. I should not say typo. It's a blunder.
Yeah, it's a big blunder.
Okay. So we need to be very careful.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Since it's Harufe Ataf, so is it common in Quran Sharif that two sifas connected with wa come not one after another but broken or in long distance?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Can you repeat the last part? But
yeah, my question is, since you were getting our attention that how Adau and Rasuluhu matches, right? My question is it common in Quran Pak that if
yeah, you're gonna find harfu ataf a lot in Quran Pak, obviously, but we are saying that after ataf, you know that I mentioned many times, this next word should be connected with something that sometimes it is far away. Our job is that after the connector, we need to see that this word, where it is going to connect with, because sometimes if even the whole sentence can get connected to the other sentence.
Jazakallah, I got it.
Because of ataf.
Applies to Mawsuf or Safa also, right? The Hurf Ataf.
Yeah, Mawsuf, yeah, it can, wow can be anywhere, but this is not Mawsuf Sifa.
Yeah, it is not.
We are talking about Mawsuf Sifa here. We
Yeah.
are talking in general that whenever is ataf, ataf is always supposed to connect something with something, right? So now this word, I always need to look where it is getting a connection with, because they should be in same status. Okay, so this is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, now, are we still have energy to do more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. So this is very interesting, I find. You're going to inshallah learn something more over here. Now, let's try this one. Who want to try this one?
So it's the same thing. We need to put independent pronoun here or what?
Oh, we just, we are labeling and translating here.
Okay. So,
So
but
Bachu means
I'll try, inshallah. It's Hamera. So,
okay, the hold. Okay, yeah.
Inna batsha.
Hmm.
Inna batsha. Rabbika shadidun.
Okay, do not put inna yet. Just do without inna. So batshu,
So
what does that mean?
batshu, I don't know the meaning of batshu.
Batshu means the grip, the hold. So
The
the
hold.
hold of your
Rab is shadid.
is where. Okay.
Shadidun.
So now, see this. What this batshu rabbika? What is that?
So, batshu Rabbi is mudaf alayhi, Rabbi is mudaf alayhi, and then again Rabbi ka is mudaf alayhi, and shadidun. So, you want me to add the inna now?
Yeah.